Welcome everybody, this is Tenacious Earl here again with some more Slacker Tour coverage. Hopefully you watched the video from a couple days ago with the cut and third rounds of this 2018 Central Florida Classic. I haven't really been broadcasting video of the Slacker Tour, but here in the playoffs, this is the first tournament in the playoff for to decide who will be moving up to the Tenacious Tour and who will be in the Slacker Tour next year and who will have to qualify further. So, like I said, I haven't been showing this, but because this is the playoffs, we are. Now, if you haven't watched that video of the cut and the third rounds, you should go back and do that because I'm going to be talking about where things stand. So, having said that, the leader coming out of the third round was Barrett Rowland. He had a two-stroke lead, -11 over Waki Inoue, who is at -9. Dylan Reed also at -9. So they are the final group on the course. They have reached hole 12. Right now, Waki Inoue is 1 under par. He had 3 birdies in 4 holes between holes 5 and 7 to get the lead at -12, but then he bogeyed 8 and 9, so he dropped to -10. 1 back of Barrett Rowland. All of these golfers are looking for their first tour victory. The only guy in the leaderboard right now who has a victory so far this year is Roland Webster, but he is 5 strokes back of Rowland. So Rowland, Inoue, Reed, then Peter Ladas is at -7. Reed is at -8, by the way, so he is 3 shots back. Ladas -7, and then Webster at -6. So we'll get right to the action here. We've already rolled on emerging contenders, as Rowland is at even par. We had 2 rolls. Neither of them came up in the teens as far as the roll goes, so no emerging contenders here. So we're going to get right to the action. We're also going to condense out the out-of-contention golfers just so that way we optimize our time. So without further ado, let's get to the course here. Can Barrett Rowland hold on for his first Slacker Tour victory and take the lead in the Slacker final points? Or will it be Waki Inoue or Dylan Reed emerging from a couple strokes back to be able to take this tournament? Let's see here from Ocean Knoll in Orlando, Florida. So hole 14 is a daunting and challenging hole with 3 degrees of course difficulty, a par 3, 215 yards. It says birdies are rare here due to the length from tee to flag. The uphill slope makes bunkers and greens tough to see. And here is the way that the spaces work out on the card. So we have Christopher Heath and Roland Webster, as well as Alec Nolan. Alec Nolan is out of contention, though, so we'll roll him after these. First, it will be Roland Webster, who is on 2 birdies in a row to get to -6 after he looked like he was going to fall out of contention. And so we've got a 35, which will be golf cam course for Roland Webster, and then a green 5 on the par 3. Is it cordial? No. Is it daunting? Yes. He'll have a clutch putt for par. He is a gold-rated putter, so he could earn his 3rd blue chip if he makes it, and he does. So a par for Webster, and he is amassing the blue chips now. Christopher Heath, who parred 13. See what he can do on this par 3. It'll be 56, also golf cam course, green 1 on the par 3. Is it cordial? No. Is he laser? Christopher Heath is not, so it will be a clutch putt for par for him. Now, he is only 1 to 3, and he does make it, so a par for both of these guys. And, what the heck, we'll just do Alec Nolan here real quick. Daunting 5, that will be a bogey. All right, so we will move on to hole 13. 13 is another 3 course control hole, par 4, 370 yards. Key to this hole is having as short an approach shot as possible. Water laps the edge of the green, capturing errant shots from the fairway, rough, and bunker. So here is your thing, and here we have a couple of shots here where If you get a decider die that's blank, they go in the water as well as these over here. So we have Lefty Meadows first off a birdie at -5. And he will have control 4, 5, 6. That's going to be Golf Cam Green, I believe, and it is. So it's not a challenging one. So let's take a look. Par 4. Is it friendly? No. Is he laser? Lefty is not laser, so he'll have a clutch putt for par. He's semi-rust. And he gets a 1, so that's a good par, and he earns a blue chip. And Peter Ladas, he will roll here. And it will be off the course card 26, Golf Cam course. Green 4, cordial no, daunting no. It'll be an easy putt for par. So he's got to avoid the 6s, and he does. And now Tullis on a normal hole 3, that's a par. And so we go back to 12, and this is our leaders. The 12th, cordial hole. Only 1 degree of course control, 574 yards. So a long hole, only one strategy called for this hole. Hit it long, but numerous well-placed bunkers near the green serve as a disincentive to get there in 2. Okay, so it will be Barrett Rowland first. Actually, no, it will be Dylan Reed. He has a blue chip. Rowland has a blue chip. And it will be 1-3-5 for Dylan Reed on the par 5. He is not a duffer, not puny. He's not a champion or hero, so it'll be a moderate putt for birdie. And he is going to try to make it outright 1 or 2. And it's a 1. He makes it. So Dylan Reed gains a shot and will move to -9. So a good hole there for him. Now, Barrett Rowland, the leader. And he ends up with a 3-4-6. 3-4-6 will be, is he a bomber? He is not. Utility, he is utility. He is going to eat his final blue chip. And it's a green 4 on Gallery Groans. Is he workman? He's not workman, so he'll have a difficult putt for par. If he misses this, that's a 1-3. If he misses it, he will drop into a tie with Inouye for now. And he does make it, so good par for him and Inouye now. 2-4-4 on the par 5. He's not a king, he is not a champion, and he's not utility, so it's Golf Cam Green. It's not a friendly green. Let's see how the roll comes up for. Friendly, no. Challenging, no. It'll be a clutch putt for par. He's neutral, so he needs a 1-3. And he gets a 3, so that will be a par. And earn a blue chip, so he will remain 1 back. So I'm gonna roll off the out of contention guys right here and be right back in a second. So Dylan Reed within 2 now. We're gonna go to hole 15. This is a semi-daunting, challenging par 4 with an exclamation mark. Magnolia trees line both sides of the fairways with thick foliage, narrowing the ideal landing area. Uneven putting surface is tough to navigate. 5 degrees of course control. And so it will be Roland Webster first. And we get a white die leaning there, so we need to I need to re-roll everything because I left the die out. Let's just re-roll everything. Okay, so 24, that will be in the sand in 2. Green 3. Is he chunky? Roland Webster is not, so he will have an X easy putt for par. And he does make it. And Christopher Heath up next. That will be 25. That'll be Golf Cam course for Heath. Green 1, and it's not going to be daunting, but 1 is going to be cordial. It is not cordial. Is he laser? Heath is not, so he will have a clutch putt for par. He is again 1-3. Hope that he can make that. And he misses it, so he'll lose the blue chip. Now an easy putt for bogey. And so Heath bogeys that one. Nolan. He is a, well, this is semi-daunting. 2 would be a par. Okay, we'll go back to 14. I've already described this one, a very tough hole. And it's going to be Ladas Meadows and Tullis Meadows first. He'll have control, 1, 3, 6 on the par 3. Actually, no, 3, 4, 6 on the par 3. That's a decent shot, but unfortunate bounce. It will be a short game check. And is Meadows soft? He is not. So that'll be an easy putt for par for him. No problems with that one. Sinks it. And now it will be Peter Ladas who will be next. And it will be 25. That'll be Golf Cam course. Daunting hole, though. So this is probably, let's see. Green 3, cordial, no. Daunting, yes. A clutch putt for bogey. He's going to drop a shot at least. He's semi-gold, and he makes it. So that's a bogey. Drops to -6. He'll earn another blue chip in the process, but not what he was hoping for. Okay. Tullis, daunting 3 will be a par. So then the leaders at 13, it will be Dylan Reed, who is hot at the moment. Well, semi-hot. But he is the hottest of these golfers right now. Birdied both 9 and 12. It will be 44. Oh, and he hits his second shot, and it's going to end up in the water. And so that is a horrible break for him. And we need to look in the water. 6-2. Is it cordial hole? It's not. It's going to be a moderate putt for bogey. So this is going to dampen his day, and he does make it, but that's a bogey. He will drop back. He gives away that bogey, or that birdie he just got. Here is Barrett Rowland again. Also in the water. He did exactly the same thing, 44, and that is also in the water. We shook him up pretty well, but, and now a green 4. So is he a champion? Barrett Rowland is not. So that will be a moderate putt for bogey. Needs a 1 to 5, and he gets it. But that's his first blemish, and it's going to put him into a tie with Inouye. Now, can Inouye avoid disaster here? 56, that'll be in the sand. And, not to mention, he gets a green 1, which is a good ticket on this hole, or on any hazard roll. So, is he chunky? Inouye is not, so he will end up with a wow shot, correct? Yes. Hits a great one out of the bunker here. He'll get a blue chip to go with the one he already has, and he gets to roll the white die again. It's a 4. So the 4 says it's an easy putt for birdie. He's going to use one of his blue chips to make it gimme, and he's going to take the lead outright as long as he can avoid the high roll, and he does. Birdie for Inouye on 13 puts him in the lead at -11, rolling 1 behind now. So that's where we stand at the moment. And so the group of Heath, Webster, and Nolan reach the 16th. This is a fun hole if you play this. You get, you not only get double cordial, you get friendly, you get direct, and you get home stretch begins here with excellent chance to make up ground. Champion or laser golfer finds edge of green and 2, difficult putt for eagle. But you also, if you get that white 5, you end up with a chance at a water-logged ball. So it's going to be Roland Webster first. Blue chips galore he has. That is going to be 2, 4, 5 on the par 5 chart. Is he a legend? He's not. Is he a champion? Semi-champion with a dot? He is. He will earn another blue chip. He's got a bevy of them here, and it's going to be off the chart, and it'll be the Gallery Cheers chart 5. Is he a hacker? No, he isn't. So that'll be a moderate putt for birdie. And he's got blue chips to spend. He's going to use 2 of them. Easy, gimme. So he, almost missed it, but he does make it. So that'll be a birdie for Webster, he has 3 birdies and 5 holes on the back 9, moves to -7. And still with a shot here, possibly. Now it'll be Nolan, double cordial 1. That'll be a birdie. And Christopher Heath, wondering himself if he can work his way into a birdie here. So that'll be 3, 4, 5. Well, that's going to be Gallery Groans. He earns a red chip as he struck it thin and not much roll. Green 3 on the Gallery Groans. Master, he's not a master, so he will have polite applause. And we re-roll white. It's a 1, so polite applause. That'll be a difficult putt for birdie. Can't use a red chip on the same hole, so needs a 1. He's got nothing to lose here. He's got to try this. It's a 5, so now a moderate par putt. And he misses that, so now an easy bogey. And he makes that. So Heath goes from bad to worse, but it's okay. So, all right, 2 birdies and a bogey. Now back to 15 for Meadows, Ladas, and Tullis. Meadows first. He has 1 blue chip. He can't use it here. Oh, and he does not get the trips. He gets trips, but it doesn't count because that is a 5 course control hole. So it will be 66. That's in the rough off the tee. And a green 6. So pretty poor luck here. Meadows is not a master, so he'll have a double difficult putt for par. He will lag. And he ends up with an easy bogey putt, which he makes. So he'll drop with Heath off the screen. You can't see them there. Cam Tullis next, and this is semi-daunting 1. Chance at a birdie, and he gets it. So here is Ladas. Another white 1. 22, that'll be in the rough in 1 as well, par 4. Green 3, is he a workman? He's not, so he will end up with an X moderate putt for par, and he makes it. So now to 14, tough par 3. It'll be in a way in the lead right now. Can he navigate this for a par? He gets control, 2-5-5, par 3. He's not a hacker, so we go to experience. Checks 2, so he's not an icon, so this will not give him a birdie look most likely. 2, par 3. Is he an icon? No, he'll have a difficult putt for birdie. Needs a 1. He is going to lag it, in fact. So he misses the lag, but that will leave him a gimme putt for par. And he makes that. So par for Inouye. Now it's going to be Rowland. Actually, no, it will be Dylan Reed first. And he could attack for a moderate birdie. He's going to do it. He's going to attack for a moderate birdie. He's going to pass up a blue chip. Needs a 1-4 as he uses a blue chip to take it from moderate to easy. And he misses it. Now, gimme par. No problems with that one, but missed a golden opportunity there for a birdie on a tough hole. Here is Barrett Rowland. He'll have control, 2, 3, 4. Is he dynamic? Nope. So he'll have experience. He's a semi-prospect with it. So this is the same check. It's going to be a difficult putt for birdie for Rowland. Yes, difficult putt for birdie. Needs a 1. He is going to lag as well. And he almost makes it. 1-1 in my lag roll makes it. So leaves him with a gimme par. No problems with that. So everybody pars 14. They'll move on to 15. Okay, real quick, we will look at the 18th. And this has a I'll show you the final hole for the first group, but just to show you 18, you have to choose before the tee shot whether you're going to play it safe or go for it. And there are make that 3 selections on here that if you go for it, the decider die determines whether or not you have a reward of a moderate putt for birdie or a shot into the water. If you play safe, you just get golf cam course, but it's a daunting hole, so that's really not an easy one to swallow. So Dwayne Bradshaw, who we haven't really seen, he is going to finish up here. Daunting 2 will be a par. So for him, that is going to be 1 over on the back, 37 to go with 35, 1 under on the front. That's going to be a 72. He finishes at 285 minus 3. So not a bad tournament there. And then we've got Aditya Klein. 5, Roland Webster has both of those. 5, that will be a potential for a bogey on this daunting hole. And it is, so he will finish up with a bogey as a double, so that's +1, +2, +3, +2. 38 to go with 38, that is 76. And Klein ends up with a 288 even par round, or even par tournament. Finally, might as well just roll both of these for Percival. That is 3, that'll be a par. 1 over on the back, 37 to go with 37 on the front, 74. And he is going to be at 287 minus 1. So we will now move back to 17, this par 3 that is another tough hole. Long iron over water adds drama to the close round. To the close of the round, excuse me. Fast putting surface, but extended bunker at water's edge collects errant putts. Champion or laser golfer on a couple of these will go from bunker to birdie. Moderate putt for birdie, excuse me, if you're a champion or a laser. So if you got really good irons, you have water on the card and firm green. So if you get control of this hole, you could still end up in trouble. So it will be Roland Webster, who still has 2 chips to spare. He's going to try to save those for 18. And he can attack. He's going to have a moderate putt for birdie. He can attack the green because he's got a white 6 and it's a par 3. He can take the green die result. 1 means a moderate putt for birdie. He needs a 1 or a 2, and it's a 5, so no such luck. But that will leave him an easy par, which he makes. So he keeps his blue chips and will head to 18. Alec Nolan, semi-daunting 2 will be a par. And Christopher Heath on back-to-back bogeys here. 16 will be in the rough off the tee. Green 6 is going to make it really tough here. He is not a master, so he will have a double difficult putt for par. He's going to lag. Misses the lag. Easy bogey putt, and he makes it. So 3 bogeys in a row. 15 through 17. So now back to the easy 16th for Tullis, Meadows, and Ladas. Double cordial 2 will be a birdie for Tullis. Now we've got Meadows and Ladas. First, Ladas, who parred 15. That's a 1-3-5. Par 5. Duffer or puny, he's not. Champion or hero, he's not. He's going to have a moderate putt for birdie. Well, 1 to 2, and it's a 5. It goes off screen, but it's a 5, so he will get an easy par putt, which he makes. So now Lefty Meadows. That'll be 2-5-5. Legend. He is a legend. He will get another blue chip. And it'll be a green 2 on his gallery. Cheers. Is he a champion? Semi-champion with a dot. He can go for this. He will, so we re-roll white die. Has a chance to possibly get an eagle putt here if he gets a 1 or a 2. And it's a 2. He will have a difficult putt for eagle and get another blue chip. So, he is going to use 2 of his blue chips Moderate, easy putt for Eagle. 1 to 4. Can he make it? He does. Lefty Meadows moves to -6 and a nice hole for him on 16. We'll see if Inouye and Barrett Rowland in a bit will fare as well. Okay, so now Waukee Inouye, another tough hole here. These guys have to navigate through. 16 is the one respite. 36, that will be in the bunker in 2. Green 3 should give him, although the exclamation mark here is a problem. It'll be an easy putt for par, though. He's not chunky. Waukee isn't. So X easy, and it's good. So good putt there from Waukee. Now Dylan Reed. Let's make sure we roll this correctly. Okay. 544, golf cam green. Challenging green, though. Bad result here, probably for, let's see, and a 4. Friendly, no. Challenging, yes. Clutch putt for bogey. He's going to drop further back. He is a semi-rust, but he makes it. So at least he earns a blue chip at -7, even though he bogeys. And now Barrett Rowland, 1 back of Inouye. 11, that'll be in the trees with his second shot. And then a 5. Is he a master? He's not. He's going to have a difficult putt for par. He needs a 1 to 3. Can he get it? And he doesn't. So now a moderate bogey, and he makes that. But he drops to -9. Waukee Inouye with a 2-stroke lead, going to the easy 16th. So let's see these guys finish out. We'll just keep going here. It will be Roland Webster. He's got 2 blue chips. He'll use them both to take control on a hole you couldn't without using 2 blue chips. And he is, you know, he's going to go for it, but you don't really need to because there's no chance he's going to end up on this part of the card. 2, 4, 6 for Roland Webster on the par 4 chart. Duffer. Nope. Champion, no. So, oh wait. Champion, he doesn't have a dot, so no. He'll go to experience, and he's a prospect. That won't hurt him with 2. 2 means icon. Check, and he's not icon, but he will end up with a difficult putt for birdie here. Should assure himself a par. Difficult putt for birdie needs a 1. It's a 3. Moderate putt for par. Oh, and he misses that too. So, and he misses the bogey effort. Now he is really in trouble. There's a double for Roland Webster. The wheels come off. He's going to drop to -5. So that's not the kind of finish he wanted. Undoes all of the work he did on the back 9. That's going to be an even par 36, 73, 283. That's a -5, just like we said. Okay. Now Alec Nolan, daunting 3 with a dot. That's going to be a par. He was 36, but 40 on the front, 76. That's a 287 -1. And now, finally, Christopher Heath at -4 currently. 3 bogeys in a row. Well, we're just going to go ahead and let that ride. 3, and that's a 13. Sand in 2, green 1. What is it? Sand in 3. Wait, 13. Sand in 2, green 1. Chunky. He isn't chunky, so he's going to have a pin chance here. He can use that red chip that he's got. It's a 4, so that will leave him with a moderate putt for par. He's going to make it difficult by using the red chip. Actually, no, it would be a difficult putt for par. He's going to make it double difficult, and he will lag. And now an easy putt for bogey. And he makes it. So 40 on the back with a 37 on the front. That's 77. Pretty bad round there. 287 -1 on the tournament. Okay, to the 17th. Lefty Meadows, who is at -6. Got an eagle on 16. Now it's 17th. Gonna hold on to that blue chip. And he gets a white 6. He will take his par. And he'll have a chance to use both blue chips at the tee on 18 to take control of that. Next up, it'll be Cam Tullis. Semi-daunting 2 will be a par. And now Lefty Meadows, or no, Peter Ladas. He'd also like to save those blue chips. So a 4. So that'll be 25. Golf Cam Green. It's firm. It's not challenging, so that's going to be of help. Par 3, is it friendly? No. Challenging? No. It'll be easy putt for par. So wanting to finish in the top 5, that will help his chances at the overall, getting the top 25. So we'll see. Top 25 go to the Tenacious Tour. Now, our leaders, it'll be Waukee Inouye first. Danger on this hole, but also some great reward depending on how it works out. 1, 2, 3. Is this going to be Golf Cam Green? Is it a direct green? Oh, here we go. Waukee. Look at this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Direct green. He gets a moderate putt for eagle. This would blow it open if he makes it, and he's got a blue chip to use. He's going to go ahead and take the regular... He's not going to use that blue chip. He's going to hope for one of these 2 rolls to get him either an eagle or a birdie. Moderate putt for eagle, 1 to 2. He misses. Now a 1 to 4 easy birdie. He misses that. He's going to 3 putt, but he will par with a gimme par. So strategy didn't quite work out. Wants to save that blue chip. Barrett Rowland now. Actually, first it'll be Dylan Reed. Maybe Inouye should have used that blue chip, but 4, so it'll be 2, 2, 5. Legend for Reed, no, he's not. Hero, no. Utility, no. So it'll be Golf Cam Green. That would have been a much better result for Inouye, I think, in a certain sense. But par 5, Golf Cam Green and a 5. Friendly, no. Or friendly, yes. You'll have a clutch putt for birdie. Semi-rust. Reed will use his blue chip. That makes him semi-gold, and he makes it. So to -8 for Reed. Now Barrett Rowland. 1, 4, 4. Is he a hacker? No. Is he a champion? No. He'll have a moderate putt for birdie. He needs a 1 or a 2 to draw within 1. And it's a 6, so that's going to leave an easy par. And he pars it just like Inouye. So -11 for Inouye, -9 for Rowland with 2 holes left to play. So we'll go back to 18 for Tullis, Meadows, and Ladas. It will be Meadows first. The 18th, he's got 2 blue chips to use. He will use them both to take control. And 56, that'll be Golf Cam Course, not the greatest. Or wait, 256, excuse me. He has control. 256, almost got ahead of myself there. Is he a hacker? Lefty is not a hacker, so that leaves him to mood. No mood currently. So 2 is going to ask if he's sunny. He's not. He'll have a difficult putt for birdie. He will roll it out here. Needs a 1. Oh, and he makes it. He'll be... Well, if somehow he were in a playoff, he would continue to be sunny. I'm going to mark it down here. But he makes the birdie, and he moves ahead of Ladas, his playing partner. So eagle, par, birdie, a nice finish. That's a 3 under par, 33 to go with a 3 over par, 39 on the front, 72. Meadows at 281, -7 to finish up. Now it will be Tullis on the daunting hole. That is a 5 with that'll be a par for him. 2 under par, 34 as an out of contention golfer. But a 42 on the front leaves him with 76. That'll be 285 minus 3. And now Ladas with 2 blue chips. He will use them both as well. See if he can work a birdie out of this somehow. 1, 2, 4. Is he Duffer? Nope. Firm green, no. So he'll have golf cam green. It is challenging though. So friendly challenge, clutch putt for bogey. Semi-gold, and he misses it. That will give him a red chip. He's going to take the easy down to a moderate. Actually, and he misses that. I didn't need to roll both, but he misses that. So now an easy double. He makes that. So Ladas with a double bogey drops down into a tie with Heath. Actually, Heath dropped to -3, so it won't be a tie with Heath, but that is a 39 on the back. Not what he was hoping for. That's a 75 overall. And that's going to be 284 minus 4. Yes. Okay, so back to 17. The leaders, Waukee Inoue, Barrett Rowland, and Dylan Reed. Dylan Reed will be first to play here at the par 3. And he gets control, 225 on this par 3. Is Reed utility. He will have a golf cam green situation. Green 2, he'll have an easy putt for par. And he makes it. Now Waukee Inoue would love to get a white 6 here. Haven't seen one of those in a while. And he doesn't get it. 14, that will be, he's not, oh, he's semi-laser. Oh, whoa, look at that shot. 14, right? This is a 2, but 14, so this is golf, the course controls. 14, you look at this. 14 is a sand, but asterisk. Champion or laser golfer, a moderate putt for birdie. He is, let's take a look. Look at this. He is semi-laser. The decider die is a dot. He gets a moderate putt for birdie here. Another chance. He's going to give this a try. He's got to give it a whirl. Needs a 1 or a 2. And it's a 3. So now an easy putt for par. And he was going to come up double 1s. Wow, he could have used one of those on the previous roll. But okay, now Barrett Rowland. Running out of time here. Can he do something on the 18th like Robert Gomez did back in the 80s? He holed out on 18 at this course, but let's see what happens here. 15. Now Barrett Rowland is not laser and not a champion, so, or not a champion, so 15 will earn him a trip to the sand. Now he will have a pin shot. Green 1 helps him. He's not chunky on his card, so he gets a pin shot. You roll the white die again. If he gets a 1, you roll the decider die. It's a 3 though. Just run, it rims the cup and kicks out. It's going to be an easy putt for par. What could have been, that is a par for Rowland. Going to need a 2-shot swing on 18 in order to win this. And it will be one moment. Okay, so here for 18, we're going to use a different, we're going to use the, we're going to get everybody to the green and let them putt out as they normally would in a match play. So it will be Dylan Reed first. And it'll be 46. Oh, and I forgot to say if he was going for it. I was going to say he would be going for it here because he's behind. So go for it. Bullet, moderate putt for birdie, blank. He's in the water. So he will hit it into the water. Being 3 back, you're going to go for it here. Hope for an eagle, and maybe Inoue would bogey. But second shot into the water. Green 2, is he sunny? Reed is actually stormy, so he will have a moderate putt for double bogey. So his chances are gone. Now, we've got Waukee Inouye next. So Waukee, he is going to play it safe. He gets 26. That'll be golf cam course on a daunting hole. Not the friendliest of things. 4, is it cordial note daunting? It is daunting, so he will have a clutch putt for par. And with a blue chip, all he needs is to upgrade himself to gold, and he would have a 1 to 5 chance to win this. So Barrett Rowland. Now, can he hole out? Could he do that? Doubt it. But all right, so that will be 13. He's in the sand in 2 with a green 4. That does not bode too well. Green 4. He's not chunky, so he will have a moderate putt for par. So the way we do this, we roll out who has the longest odds as far as distance goes. Actually, no, gimmies are first. So the gimme double bogey. Or is it gimme? Wait a second. Let's look at that water chart again. He was not sunny. Moderate for double bogey. I put the wrong thing down, so it's here. But, oh, here is the other thing. We forgot about the exclamation mark. So we're going to move these guys back 1. So it's going to be difficult for each of them. So we'll do, we'll get Reed out of the way here. A difficult putt for double bogey, and he makes it. So Reed will drop to -6. That is for then. So 2 over 38, 75. Oh man, that's 282 -6. Okay, now get him off of here. Now it'll be Barrett Rowland with a difficult par putt, which would that would at least put the pressure on Waukee to not really fluff it here. And he makes it. So Rowland with a par. And so it's not a given yet, but 2 over 38 on the back. Had it in his sights, the victory, and barring that's 279, that's -9. Yes. So barring some kind of catastrophe here from Waukee, and he is going to use the blue chip to make it a clutch putt, a gold clutch putt, 1 to 5, and he wins this at -11. Can he do it? And he does! He earns his par. That is a nice back 9 35. That's a 72 under par on his round. Inouye with a 277 -11. He is the victor of the 2018 Central Florida Classic. And if I don't have the list in front of me, but I'll update you here in just a moment with more information on whether or not this is whether he has made it or not. That's weird. My clock just reset. So I'll be right back with some final thoughts. Waukee Inouye, your champion. Barrett Rowland second. Dylan Reed. Actually, Pete. It'll be Lefty Meadows third at -7. Dylan Reed dropping down to -6 in 4th place. So Waukee Inouye, 173rd on the Tenacious Tour money list, comes in and wins the first event in the Slacker Tour playoff, which will put him in a great position in order to regain his tour card for next year on the big tour. So a great victory for him. Got out to a 3 under score, -12 by hole 7, and he ended up bogeying 2 to finish out the front 9, which put him back into a predicament where he was 1 behind Rowland. But on hole 13, a 2-shot swing lifted Inouye into 11th, -11, and a 2-shot and a 1-shot lead over Rowland. Rowland would bogey another hole, the 15th, and that left him with a 2-shot lead. That was ultimately the That was the spread of the victory, 2 shots over Rowland at -9. And you have Lefty Meadows -7 will be third, and -6 Dylan Reed fourth, -5 Roland Webster will be fifth. So, so this rounds out this tournament. We're going to go into another Tenacious tournament in the very near future. Trying to do these and show some action, but also expedite things, because the live stream can be a little bit, take a little extra time. But I think this is a good endeavor to try and show some other golfers and see who might have a chance of making their way to the Tenacious Tour from this lower tour. And Waukee, in a way, in himself, was a guy who was on the tour this year, but didn't quite have the results he needed in order to continue to have his tour card. But this goes a long way to him finding the top 25 in this tournament, and if he does that, he will get back to the tour. So see you very soon. If you could like or share the video here, or the other one, the cut video, I'd really appreciate that. Also, if you could subscribe to our channel if you don't already. If you like these tournament videos, if you're into the History Maker Golf, please subscribe. And like I said, if you could hit like or share, that'd be awesome. So Waukee, in a way, a little bit about Waukee before we go. Japanese. Born in Hawaii to Japanese parents, skilled finesse player, looking for a first big win on tour. Well, he didn't get it on the Tenacious Tour, but he did get it on the Slacker. So congratulations to Waukee with his first victory so far as a professional, and we'll see how he fares in the next one, which is the Plan Your Retirement Open. So we'll see how that goes in a couple. Probably in another week or so we'll get to that, because again, we got to do the Tenacious Tour Colorado Playoff Classic. So we will take a look at that in the coming days. Thanks a lot, and see you soon for Tabletop Earl. This is Tenacious Earl, thanking you for watching the Tenacious Golf Tour and the Slacker Tour here on Tabletop Baseball Plus. So Waukee Inoue is your 2018 Central Florida Classic champion, the first event here on the Slacker Tour Final. Here is your leaderboard, final standings from the Central Florida Classic. And here are the scores of those who missed the cut in this tournament. Also, we'll have a list of the 3 withdrawals who are injured, although Ray Tuminello should return for the second tournament in this final playoff push. And the result of this playoff will give a number of golfers Tenacious Golf Tour 2019 privileges. On the left, you see the top 25 from the Slacker Tour regular season that were not included in the Tenacious Golf Tour playoff. And they will be reordered. So those 25 on the left will get Tenacious Tour privileges, and they will be reordered by their finish in this 3-tournament playoff. On the right are the remaining golfers, which include Tenacious Golf Tour places 126 through 200. So 50 golfers from this playoff will earn Tenacious Tour privileges. It may not be all of these, but you will see the 25 on the left for sure in the Tenacious Tour 2019, and on the right, a number of these probably will, based on this finish alone. So we will see what continues on here as we go to the Plan Your Retirement Open, which will take place at PNG National Golf Course. See you then here on the Tenacious Golf Tour.